Well, European funding is crucial to our well-being for the future. Framework Programme 7 from the European Union is a very important source of funding for us. In Framework 6 we got 84 grants, but in Framework 7 we've already got over 100. The average value of these has been over £340,000, and it represents at present time 20% of our research income, so it's an incredibly important funding stream for us.
My name is Chris Allender. My area of research is microneedles. We use microneedles to deliver drugs to the skin and through the skin. Our project was funded by FP7. The stream it was funded under was a Marie Curie stream, the Industry, Academia, Partnerships and Pathways scheme. The aim of the scheme is to promote relationships and collaborations between industry and academia. Our particular project involves collaborations between Cardiff University and an institute in Ireland, Waterford Institute of Technology. In addition, we have two industrial partners in the scheme, AHN, who are a company in Ireland, and Annex, who are a company local to us here in Cardiff.
One of the strengths of the Hypoderm project is that it brings together 4 partners who have very high levels of expertise in different areas, and it's putting these together, the academic experience and the industrial experience. It's getting from the blue sky at one end all the way through to the manufacture of a product which hopefully will improve patient results in this area. It's important for us as a small company to have the support which we're getting through this project from the EU to help our economic development and development of the pharmaceutical sector in Wales.
It's important that we operate on an international stage, and people will come to Cardiff knowing that we've got internationally leading researchers to join these teams.
My name is Phil BOWEN. I work on energy systems, Professor in Energy Systems at Cardiff University. And the sort of thing we do at the Gas Turbine Research Centre is essentially look at the processes occurring within a gas turbine combustor. Of course, a gas turbine combustor is used both for aviation propulsion as well as for stationary land-based power generation and electrical power. So in 2006 we had just over £7 million worth of investment from European structural funds, and that enabled us to put together the facility, to rebuild it in effect, recommission it, and then allow it to attract the type of funding that you see with the contracts that you have today across a broad spectrum of projects, mainly from European contracts. To bring us up to date then, we have several major European contracts running as we speak, starting in 2007 with a contract called AVTA, Alternative Fuels for Gas Turbines. That also then allowed us to establish ourselves and show that we could deliver in Europe and with industry, and led us on to our second major contract that's known as H2IGCC. That's a €17 million contract spread around 25 partners across Europe. Major names like Siemens and Saldo and E.ON involved in that. And again, the theme of that is to look at alternative fuels. And finally then, we've recently won a contract to be part of a research infrastructure across Europe, which means now that GTRC is a recognised centre for doing bioenergy research and power and utilisation from bioenergy. With European funding, we've really been able to position ourselves as one of the top 3 or 4 centres in Europe, creating jobs, supporting companies, and that means now we're really in a very strong position in Wales to meet some of the real grand challenges of the future in terms of energy supply as well as environmental and climate-based challenges.
The funding we've secured in this way is very important for the economy of Wales. It brings in a lot of researchers into Wales which feed into the economy.
I'm Roger WHITAKER. I've been coordinating 2 FP7 projects, Social Nets and Recognition. And together these are worth about £4.5 million in total. These projects are funded under the Future Emerging Technologies Programme, which is a programme set up by the European Commission for high adventure blue sky research. The Social Nets project has been looking at a new kind of networking paradigm, which means that devices can share content with each other when they come into range, and the devices that we're talking about are portable devices such as phones. Technologies like this are at the intersection of the social sciences and computer science. We've had theoretical physicists involved from Portugal, We've had engineers involved from Italy, we've had anthropologists involved from Oxford. And this is really important, and it's where a lot of innovation occurs.
In the future, there's going to be Horizon 2020 with large sums of money available. We've shown in Cardiff we've got a track record in winning research funding at the European stage. We've shown that we're on an increasing trajectory, and so we can consider that we're going to go forward very strongly in this. We're going to link up with the best in Europe. We're going to bring that funding back into Cardiff, where we're going to impact not only on the Welsh economy, but in the UK economy and in Europe.